I welcome all our angels and archangels who have come from far overseas and every corner of Korea. I welcome all the angels who have come for the first time today. The angels and archangels who have arrived. I hope you have an audience with God today and receive His grace and blessing.
Nice to meet you today. I am glad so many of you have come. Let's give a big round of applause of gratitude to God. You are here. This time from Paju. It's the couple, Angel Jung-hyuna and Angel Kim Woo-jung. They came to see God after 3 years and with a beautiful...
Is it a gift?
Yes, please. Offer your song to God. Yes. Sharing gratitude.
God's divine words. It's been a few years since I saw them, and they got married after that.
When that person came before, they weren't married. So they received the blessing back then. And so I helped them meet a good person.
Before receiving the blessing, you all met some strange people. But wait, that was phrased incorrectly. You all were people destined to become divine. Even before receiving the blessing. Understood? It's not like you had a strange marriage.
So if possible, it's better to receive the blessing before getting married.
Whenever I see your faces, I tell you to live up to the value of your faces. So you ask me to give another lecture again. It's not a lecture.
It is a sermon.
You must memorize it. Last time, there were 3 things I told you to remember. What were they?
The ones I mentioned recently. I said divine people must know 3 things. Discipline. Training, understood?
Yes. Therefore, all of life is training. All of life is training, and this training involves creating stars, creating life, placing humans inside, and training those humans. So even if you look at a single deer on the mountain, it exists for our training.
Do you understand?
If you look at our Israel, you are Jews now, and the characteristics of Jews are... This is attached. This is attached. No other language on earth has this attached for Jews. This is attached.
The U character is attached. Judaism. Great human. It is structured like this. So in heaven, Jews were chosen. They say that themselves. So you are the Jewish community. Here.
Those who were Jews entered the 144,000 without a single person missing. So, even now there are Jews over there.
Those Jews didn't make it into the 144,000. They are the ones who were left out. The real Jews, the original Jews, are here. You understand? So the remaining Jews are the ones who rejected me and rejected Jesus. There are two religions.
Jews who accepted Jesus, Jews who listened to Paul or our 12 disciples and followed, and they believe that Jesus is only the 16th. You know what I mean?
They say Jesus is the 16th saint. That's how those Jews talk. The Jews who are left now. Those who remain in Israel now. Do you understand?
So there's a difference from you, right? You followed Jesus at that time and followed me. But who did they follow? There are people who followed Moses and Abraham. Do you understand? So the ones who followed the Old Testament are the ones remaining now. The New Testament, they didn't follow. Do you understand? They think it's just lower in rank than John. That's how they see it.
Those are the Jews remaining today, right? So among them, you are the chosen ones. Now you know your genealogy, right? When you look at the heavenly history, you are the people who followed Jesus during the original Israelite Jewish era.
And the power given to you. Right?
That is the blessing. So if I give you a blessing, you have the power to save people.
Did I give you the power? They don't have this. No one.
If someone passes by and dies, and those church members say, live. Do they live? No. Since you are all true men, you possess the power to save people. There are many cases, right? There are many such cases.
We have many members who have saved people on the streets or subways.
So I am the one who directly imparts the proof to you.
The power. You understand?
So today, let's go over this briefly since you've already memorized. The last lesson, right? What should know today? People will ask you, what is a true man? They will ask that.
Characteristics of a true man.
A true man must have characteristics, right?
Do you understand? Characteristics of a true man. You need to know this. Characteristics of a true man. Do you understand?
How is a true man different from ordinary people?
You can ask like this.
So, very simply, I am a person who teaches.
So this is a sermon.
Heaven, letting you know the words, is a sermon.
Sermon.
You understand? A person to heaven.
Speaking. Testifying. It's testifying.
When people speak for heaven as pastors do, that is proxy speaking.
You understand? The Bible?
There are those who speak on behalf of heaven. That is proxy speaking, but I have come myself to speak directly.
So this is a sermon. A sermon. A sermon is a message from heaven delivered to humans. That's what it is. And the words you offer to God are?
Faith.
That is faith. The Chinese character for believe. And ask.
It is wishing through belief in heaven. Since I believe in you, Jesus, please heal my daughter.
That is asking.
That is faith. Why would someone who doesn't believe come to me, grab my sleeve, and say, please save my daughter? Would they do that?
They wouldn't, right?
Yes. Wishing because you believe. That is faith.
You understand?
That is why that act is called an act of faith. Got it? So faith and sermons are opposites. Complete opposites. Humans asking God is faith. God asking humans is what a sermon is.
Got it? They are opposites.
Our truth seekers must clearly understand that. I am the first in the world to explain it so easily. Countless pastors and monks are watching my lectures. Someday, many pastors are coming now, aren't they? One by one, the churches will return to me. You will see later. We are not turning our backs on the pastors. Got it? The people have lived believing in the Bible. It's just that they hadn't met me yet.
Yes. You understand? And they were not the original Jews. The original Jews have all come to me.
Now, the 10 million have nothing to do with the original Jews. You, the 144,000, are the original Jews. So, you have heard this phrase, right?
Full armor of God.
There must be full armor. Then this full armor, all of you, the full armor of yours, it has already entered all 144,000 of you. You possess the full armor, but you don't realize it. You are here. There is someone here. There is someone here now. Come out here. You, the one who almost died while working at the Jesus surface. Come out here. I will explain what kind of full armor you brought. This person may look like this, but they are a person who possesses the full armor. Listen well about the full armor. Person was working at my mother's grave site, trying to pull down a big tree, hugging it, and crawled under it. As that tree fell, this person was holding onto it. 100% of their ribs should have broken, and they should have died instantly. But listen to how they survived. Briefly, this will go on YouTube.
Tell the story from the beginning.
Yes. I have been at Jisoo for about 3 years. Since I started working here. It's been 3 years. I truly think everyone who comes to Jisoo as a volunteer works so hard. And is truly a beautiful person worthy of respect. But you see, for me that day, we originally didn't even have a proper path at first. So we had to cut down trees on the side and there was just so much to do. But one volunteer cut a large pine tree on that steep path and they hadn't finished cutting it.
How big was it?
It was this big. It was so huge. So because it wasn't fully cut, when we were carrying the wood out, it suddenly started falling. And everyone up there was just standing there with their mouths open. And down below, people were screaming. And I was just about to turn around.
It was only half cut and it just came crashing down.
Yes, I hugged that tree. I dropped the smaller branches I was holding and, without realizing it, I hugged that tree and came down, and as I was loading it onto the truck with the pine tree cut off, it suddenly stopped and slid right inside. Oh, it went into the truck and I... Yes, but in my mind the sound was just so incredibly loud. So I thought I was dead. I really thought I had died. Everything sounded like I was exploding, so I'm exploding, so this is how I go. Master, I'm leaving now. I said that, but suddenly the master's voice was echoing loudly from the sky. I wondered, oh my, the master is here on earth, so why do I hear him from the sky? He kept saying, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Are you hurt anywhere? Where are you? He told me to say that first. As he shouted at me, his voice boomed like thunder from the sky, so I thought, oh, Master, I don't have a body anymore, but since I can hear this, I guess the Master visits everywhere, even in the middle of the night. I must have really met the Master in heaven. But the Master said, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Master was so insistent that I tried to open my eyes. Oh, this won't do. Master, I'm dead, and they say a person from heaven becomes, but I have to try to open my eyes. I opened my eyes. It was truly pitch black. The master was telling me to massage my painful spot, saying, "Don't touch this, don't touch that." I don't know how much noise I made, but the people beside me were slapping my cheeks and splashing water on me so much. I was in so much pain, and to wake me up, everyone took me to one side, hitting and striking me. I was beaten quite a lot. So I thought, the master says I should do this, so maybe I should try. And I said, I am a war veteran. I said that. Then the master raised both hands and touched my entire head. He said, if you touch it, you will find where it hurts. Oh, really, master? I started opening my eyes little by little. And oh my, the people were all there. Oh my, the people next to me are all here. It was hazy. So I groped with my hands and said, Master, I have 2 spots here on my head where the bone is broken. Ah, is that so? Oh my, I heard that voice from the sky. And even at this event, so they kept poking me with safety pins and it stung so much. It seems Director Gangnam Mi called the master, and the master must have held the phone up to my ear. So to all the people who could help, I am truly grateful for this opportunity to share this story today. I guess it works if you put your heart into it. May you all receive much love, much love. Master, thank you. Thank you so much.
A dead person coming back home. It was extremely dangerous. Oh, you hugged that tree and it was stopped by the car tire. That's why.
If you had gone under the car, you would have died.
You held onto that tree and hit the car tire, the truck tire. So, do you remember? I said, I come when you die.
You said you heard my voice, right?
I shouted at you to wake up. But when you actually die, I don't tell you to wake up. Angels appear, you hear my voice, and when you die, I appear like this. This person died, and then someone who woke up after about 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, you know, right?
And we live well from now on.
It's that important now.
When you die, you should die gracefully. Can you die at my mother's grave?
So my mother.
You look pretty. I'm sorry. You look even prettier.
Oh, you look even prettier. Stop showing off your face now and go back inside. Oh, that really happened. Oh, I see.
Those people are all witnesses who saw it.
Okay, and like this.
I almost didn't see that person.
They were actually dead.
They should have died, but they hugged the falling tree as it pushed them. And like Sister Joan, they just walked toward that car.
They went under the car, but because they reached out, they didn't actually go under the car. If they had, they would have died instantly. But that was all within a split second. The archangels and the enlightened ones are truly amazing.
They have energy.
Someone fell down the subway stairs, but
What supported them? They said a sponge supported them.
whether it was something supporting them, they didn't collapse even after falling. There are people who stood back up like that. Something behind their back, archangels, have that kind of presence. You all are wearing the full armor of God. You need to know this.
You understand, right?
Those who doubt it, wondering if they really have such armor, might not experience its effects. There will be disciplinary consequences for that. You must ensure no such discipline comes. If you are given the full armor but don't know you're wearing it, that brings discipline. I told you 3 things, right?
Discipline. Training.
I taught you that these things are ongoing. You know what the full armor is, right? What is a soldier's full armor? It is full battle gear.
Am I right or not?
When a soldier wears full armor, they are wearing their full battle gear.
But one thing that must not be missing from that full battle gear is the dagger.
A dagger. Soldiers carry a knife on their waist, right? The reason is that during battle you run out of live ammunition. Then the gun becomes useless.
The ammo supply soldier gets shot and killed on their way. The ammo supply line is cut off. You're on the front line with only your gun. What happens when you have no ammunition? You all die. In that moment, you have to discard the gun. You discard the gun and hold on to the dagger. This is your final means of self-defense.
You know what I mean, right?
That dagger on your waist is more of a full armor than the gun.
Am I right or not?
Even if tanks and helicopters were moving ahead at first, they all disappear, the soldiers die, everything gets bombed. And you are left alone with a gun, but no one to bring you ammo. And everyone is gone. What is left in the end?
The dagger.
It is strapped right here. No matter how much you run, it doesn't fall off. You draw that at the very end. That is your final weapon. That is the full armor for all of you. That is the blessing I have given you.
Understand, right?
Yes. Even if you discard everything in the world, you must hold on to the dagger.
Soldier.
Right? Isn't that true? If you run out of live ammunition, discard it. You have to throw grenades too, so everything is gone. Everything is gone. What is left then? Only your fists and a dagger. If you draw that, a soldier can save his own life. You just have to stab with the dagger. Don't you agree?
It depends on you in the end. Got it? I have given you such a dagger.
You must not forget my words. Is it interesting? No. You won't find anyone else in the world who preaches like I do. Next, you have the power of blessing. Right?
This is the dagger.
I said the blessing is the dagger, right?
Blessing power is actually power. It is power. You have the power of blessing, right? You have the full armor, right? You are all very happy.
What is the last thing? 3 things. I told you 3 things yesterday and the day before, so I must do 3 things again today. You forget everything. The white heaven. You know, right? White heaven. Heaven. You have white heaven, citizenship. 3 things are what you finally have left. You know, right? You have the full armor. You have the power of blessing. You become a white heaven citizen.
You know, right?
So even if you have an accident, you are different from ordinary people.
It's different.
Does it make sense that a man and a woman live like that and are still perfectly fine? It's an instant death. Instant death. The tree fell down without knowing it might fall. They must really like hugging trees.
All right.
So we must wear the full armor.
You know, right?
They say there is no human who doesn't commit sins, right? So it means they are fundamentally committing a lot of sins.
That is what I mean. Got it?
Well, so the fact that you came here means you have lived virtuously.
But that is not a gift given to you. You created the gift yourselves.
You climb to the top of the 63 building by walking up the stairs one step at a time. Heaven. But heaven doesn't come down with stairs to pull those people up.
Right? They don't give such special treatment.
What is it to climb the 63 building? If I told 50 people to come up in an hour, would I go and pull them up, post them up?
Don't you think so? Then what happens to the others?
You have to climb up by yourself. You receive a prize only when you climb to the top yourself.
But can someone come down halfway and drop a rope to pull you up?
There is no such thing.
So you are arriving in heaven through your own pure efforts, right? Can you achieve it just through prayer? Can you achieve it just through faith? It doesn't work that way. Everything must work together to create goodness.
Whether it's planting a single seed, harvesting a cabbage and sharing it with your mother-in-law, giving some to your son's house, or sharing with your neighbors, it is the result of all the actions you have taken. Amazing, right?
All the actions you have taken have brought you to the point of obtaining citizenship in the kingdom of heaven. However, I told you last time when the mineral water appeared that there would be good news in a few years. And within exactly a few years,
One day, unexpectedly, without any notice, I started receiving calls saying, I'm calling from the US, sir. I think I've become a true person. Janine, could you please verify this, God-man? I received a lot of those calls, right?
from various places, people kept saying, I think I'm a true person. What is going on? And I'd say, oh, you have become one. That is how I accepted it. It's fortunate it didn't take too long. 145,000 people all became true persons at once.
At first I thought about 500 had become one.
I said out there were about 300 at the beginning, right? I was about to make an announcement, but later I saw it was exactly 144,000.
It was completed. I was notified only after it was finalized.
Isn't it incredible?
I guess there were about 500 people at first. Until that moment, I didn't even know it was 144,000. That's what makes it interesting, right? It has absolutely nothing to do with me. Understand? So what did I say faith is the substance of? It is the substance of things hoped for. It's in Hebrews 11, verse 1. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. Since you hoped for heaven and ran toward it with faith,
Understand?
you have risen to become citizens of the bacon kingdom of heaven. But the interesting thing is, even if someone offered you 10 billion won for this, you wouldn't sell it.
Understand?
If you asked a soldier going to war to sell their dagger, would they be able to sell it?
That dagger is what protects them in an emergency. A dagger. The Dan character is? Dan. It's a dagger, Dan. It's not the Dan Jun character you eat. Dagger. Dagger. Understand?
Oh, I got a yellow card again. I say just a few words and I get a yellow card. You can talk a lot on Saturdays and Sundays, so you say one thing, and I'll finish.
Now I'm going to ask 3 questions. Again. The characteristics of a true person.
Because there is the full armor of God, the righteous one receives much help, even in such danger. And I told you that you are a Jewish community, didn't I?
I told you about the Jewish community and
Since we are short on time, I will be brief about the Jewish community. This Jewish community, it's us, right?
But this is...
I am delivering heaven's words to you as a speech, a sermon. Understood? Yes, amen. You, as this Jewish community, must keep this sermon in mind. Why use the word community? Take the number 1 and here. 1 multiply 1 by infinity squared.
When you multiply by infinity squared, what does 1 become?
Stays 1. But what happens if you multiply the number 2 by infinity by infinity?
Infinity.
It becomes infinity. You must listen carefully.
No matter how much you multiply or square the number 1, it remains 1.
Person who thinks they are better than others and only wants to live for themselves will end up lonely in old age, left all by themselves.
Even if they have a law, it is useless, and their children are also of no use. There is no way to save someone who thinks only they are superior.
Understood?
But if you meet a spouse and multiply by that, squaring it, it can become infinity.
Understood? Therefore, you must not take the number 2 lightly. Our computers are based on 1, right? They operate on 1 end. Yes. Computers are not hope. Understood? Computers are not a community. They always run on 1 plus 1. Always.
Yes.
But we must move forward as us.
Not as individuals. Personal in itself is individualism.
Individualism eventually leads to ruin. Understood?
That is why, as a father is dying, he gathers his children and says, "Bring me those twigs." Why does the father ask them to bring the twigs? He calls his 10 sons, and before he dies, he takes a twig and says, "Eldest son, try snapping this one." Snaps right away, does it? Try snapping 2 together. It snaps right off. Now try snapping all 10 twigs together. Does it snap? No matter how much force you use, it won't break. Is there anyone who can break a broom made of twigs?
No.
You 10 must be united. If I think I'm the best and the older brother acts one way and the younger another, fighting over property, if we fight each other, our family will vanish. When before many generations pass? Do you understand what the father is worried about? The children listen to the father, so they respond. Try snapping him once, you fools. Should the 10 of you stick together and be a solid unit, or should you drift apart, or should you drift apart? You must stick together. I see it. When I look at the problem, it doesn't work otherwise. This bundle is stronger than steel, but if you take one out, it's nothing. If you think you're smart and fight your own battles as siblings, our family will be ruined. So keep this broom metaphor in mind. I've never seen anyone strong enough to break a sturdy straw broom. Right. Isn't that so?
You can't break it? Right. Don't you agree?
Even if you are weak individually, if siblings unite, you can last for generations longer than any other family. So always keep this in mind. You understand? That is my will to you, do you understand? You must become a community. Whether it's a couple or a group, you shouldn't claim to be smart and insist on living alone. That ruins the country, ruins the family, and ruins everything.
That is the first misfortune. You understand?
It's a misfortune to heaven and a misfortune to the family. It is a misfortune to the nation as well.
The nation will fall. You understand?
That's why, no matter how much you pour into a man living alone, he'll squander it all. Even if he wins the lottery 10 times, he'll end up a beggar.
Later on.
Because he is alone. He has nothing left but one. But if a couple wins the lottery, they live well.
Isn't that so?
That's how the world grows. So, saying to your husband, "I can live without you," anyone who says that is a fool. Just, "I can live well on my own without you." That's a foolish thing to say. I can live well on my own without a husband. Living well, what does that even mean? You understand? We, the truthful, must never harm others in the world, and if we unite as a community, do we have power? Don't we? We do. You've seen people gather and shout together, haven't you? It's incredible, isn't it?
In the end, there is nothing we can't do. I will keep that in mind.
The difference between 1 and 2 is that terrifying.
You understand?
That is why, even though our nation is 50 million strong, if we unite, we can lead the world. The sign.
You have to take away the blackboard to make things quiet, too. I know that well. As long as the blackboard people run up, I take the black away entirely. So now it's over?
Even if you want to keep writing, you can. If you take away the blackboard, it's the end. So in Judaism and Christianity, in the old days, it was drink offering. And when revival comes, what is a drink offering? What is a drink offering? A drink offering is mentioned in 2 Timothy 4, verse 6. But now it is translated in the Bible as poured out. Poured out. Amen. The day of revival is near. My beloved Timothy. It says this.
That libation. What is called a libation? Sacrifice. Yeah.
Right.
After we perform a sacrifice, we throw away the ceremonial wine.
Pour out the liquor. And that marks the end of the ritual.
You know, right?
And then we share the liquor among ourselves. One child gives the liquor.
That becomes the libation. The sacrifice is over. You understand?
If you take it away, it becomes a libation.
For today's songs, first we have a angel from Japan singing. Everyone will only sing one verse. 5 people will perform.
Oh my. But the person is more charming than the song. There are points for poise too. If you don't like the person who was here earlier, there are no points for poise. Well, only 5 points for poise. But it was fun. But this person sings like a refined lady.
Songs and poise must go well together. The one my mother did earlier was very wild.
It was fun. That suits the situation too. What else is there?
We offer another song. Next, Angel Chung Song will sing. For another song. This time, Angel Hong Yono from Blessing Spirituality TV will sing Love.
Oh, they get to go first because they are women. It is discrimination too, even up.
Even the citizens discriminate. Did you get that? No matter how well a man sings.
Yes. We offer another song. This time it's Angel Han Suba from Ulsan. Han Suba is singing Life in the Late Years.
Life in the late years. I'm hearing that for the first time.
If I were a woman, I would have sung it too.
We offer a song from Chongyang, China. Angel Wangi will perform the 12 strings.
Sing one more.
Oh my, okay.
Wow, she really sings well, doesn't she? The Gaia GM 12 strings is truly wonderful.
This Yuyan is much more fun than that Yuyan.
Right?
She has lost a lot of weight from eating Huekyeon tea, but she still moves well. Oh my. Fun, right? When you go out in a little while, you will leave 10 years younger. When you come in, you are 70, but when you leave, you are 50. Oh my goodness. Heaven reduces your age here.
You offer a new song? My new song. Then what should I do?
Is it coming out? Shall we listen to a song? Is it out? Is it coming out? That's good.
My lips are red. Red lips red. Oh, this is fun. Nahuna sings so well, right?
Nahuna sings so charmingly now that he's older. He's
Looking at Nahuna, he seems to fit well with this place. With Ulsan. And what else?
Shall we play the Shinin song?
The Shinin song?
As for who made the Shinin song,
Mr. Kim Young-hee made it.
yes. And the lyrics were written by
Ms. Lee Sang-suk. You know, it reminds me of the opening of those old foreign universe movies. It looks like the very start of a movie. It's that cool. The beginning really seems to show the creation of the universe.
It makes you curious about the universe, right? So you humans can never solve the secrets behind that.
You know that, right? In reality,
The universe is like cracking hundreds of eggs.
If you crack thousands of eggs, it's like the universe. That too is a part of the universe. And when you crack a single egg, it's like a galaxy. The egg yolk is the center of the galaxy. And if you stir the white with a spoon, it looks like a rotating galaxy.
that's what it looks like in photos. Isn't it cool?
So the music is solemn. We feel great, and while this might seem mundane, it actually makes you feel good. Still, looking at this, how could a human make it so well? Heaven intervened. Mr. Kim made about 200 videos, but I didn't like a single one. But after becoming a Jinin, he made this in 3 days.
He made it in 2 days.
It's amazing, isn't it? He said that after becoming the Jinin, the idea suddenly came to him.
So that's how he made it? It's fascinating, right?
You should think of this as something made and sent by heaven.
That's how we should view it. You understand?
Heaven kept giving him ideas, fearing he might make something strange again. Because if it's poorly made, I won't watch it.
So 200 were canceled.
So he made this just 2 days after becoming a Jinin. Jinin is truly great.
There is power in being a Jinin. When a Jinin makes something, heaven
Must have imbued him with the ability, planting it into a human brain.
So it's a collaborative work.
Even my songs and what I created in my previous life, heaven intervened in all of them. Now earlier you mentioned
Cheongyang and Cheongyang Yan. It's Cheongyang and Cheongyang.
well, you all may have heard of Cheonggyeran. Coolness, you haven't heard much about Cheonggyeran measurement.
I didn't know it could become music like this, but it is so beautiful.
Let's look at this and let's look at the measurement once more. Looking at our mother. then let us listen to what the archangel created. Let us listen to the coolness, the measurement, and the coolness. Huh.
Let's compare them.
The one who acts righteously continue to act righteously. Let the one who is filthy continue to be filthy. Let the one who is righteous continue to do righteousness. Let the Holy One continue to be holy.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Technology these days is really good. This was also intervened by Gong. Could that be done with only an archangel's ability? That's right. Right?
Something, this inspiration entered the Truth Master because he is a Truth Master. That's right.
He's a truth master and an archangel.
So, something good was at work. This takes a tremendous amount of money and time. In reality, making it like that isn't easy. It doesn't just appear by typing something in. It's selected from countless variations.
You worked very hard. I find the color of the sky in this last scene so beautiful.
The color's very neat, right? The white curtains are nice too. It's nice because there's some gold color in it, right? And the floor color also reflected blue. Oh, it's very cool, isn't it? You won't find such images in the current world. Actually,
That's right.
it's beyond imagination. The shape is like this.
When the woman lifts her arm, her dress hangs down in a straight line like that, right?
I have never seen such a bride's dress either. You know, right? It goes very well with the sky color. And you see the light shining from the hair on the forehead, right? Right? What do you call that? Aura. You all call it an aura, right?
That radiance is also quite cool.
It is very cosmic. Beautiful, isn't it? You have to come to heaven to see things like that, right?
The music you listen to today is all music that reduces your age. If you lose 10 years every time you come and listen, your age would disappear later. Even losing just 1 year would be amazing, right? Oh, you come, listen to the songs, watch this, and listen to my sermon for a while. Then your body, soul, and spirit will all completely change. Heaven Palace is such an amazing place, isn't it?
It is truly amazing.
I offer a box of thanks. In the name of Hanergung, I command that the angels who sang today, the angels who arrived today, the angels who paid for a consultation but couldn't come, the angels who registered as members, the families of the angels, and the ancestors of the angels shall receive a level increase. In my name, I command it now. To the angels watching on YouTube, their families, and their ancestors, I grant a level 5,000 increase. In the name of Hanergung, I command that the angels who came with new identities today, their families, and their ancestors shall receive a level 10 trillion increase. Now you are receiving the heavenly levels granted by God.
Today's the day those who sang received the most levels. Since the true person appeared this time, I am giving out many levels to commemorate the arrival of the 144,000.
I am giving out more than our Archangel Base Sun Wu gives. We are competing in levels. Who gives more? I can't lose to a woman, can I? To the angels who came to heaven today, their families and ancestors enter a level 10 trillion increases. To the angels watching on YouTube, their families and ancestors, a level 10 trillion increase. Oh, I'm giving a lot, right? Oh my.